Okay, we got a 1966 Mecury Capri. It's a Comet Capri. It does have a clean title. Of course, it does need some paint work. There's no major holes or rust throughs on the outside body. I ain't saying there ain't no little holes, but they're, you know, it's pretty solid. There's videos on my channel where we worked on this, where we put some pieces and stuff on it, so you can watch those videos and see it up on a lift. We put new brake shoes in the back, a new hardware, new brake lines, nickel copper lines, a new fuel tank, and lines from the fuel tank up. In the front, the brake shoes were like almost new, so we put hardware and did the lines to the front of there, and wheel cylinders, right? Wheel cylinders all the way around, I think.
Yep.
If I remember right, yes. And then we put a master cylinder on there. You can see the nickel copper brake lines. The distributor has been replaced with a new one. Now the coil might be leaking a little bit of oil, so you may need to put a coil on it. All the belts and everything seem to be good.
They were new.
The carburetor has been replaced. Now there's a couple issues with the car that I would say the main issues is one of the bolts for the exhaust in the back going into the head. The bolt hole is kind of cracked out of it a little bit, but it could be fixed. It's just the exhaust bolt. Now on the inside, here's this major issue on the inside. Where the glove box is right here, that latch part's rotted out. But, you know, I mean, you can kind of get a look at the floorboards from up on the top side here. Like I say, I have videos of us working on this, so you can see what it looks like underneath. Not all that bad inside. I mean, you know, you need seat covers and all, but it's mostly all there. I mean, there's a sun visor missing, but it might be laying somewhere. Here's a little look at the interior. Like I say, it needs some work, but it's something that someone could fix. So here's some of the stuff. The sun visor is there. There is a piece of trim. I think most everything, well, I can't say most everything. I believe most of the stuff is here for the car.
Yeah, I do too. Here's the wheel.
The hubcap, the wheel trims. I mean, there is some surfacey rust.
Right here,
and stuff like that. If you can look right down through there, see that little hole? That's some of the worst of the rust. Oh yeah, and then you got a little bit right down here.
But for as old as it is, and
yeah, I mean, all that should be fixable. And like I say, if you want to look at where the frame comes down the front and stuff like that, if you go back in my videos on this car, it's up on the rack, and I do show what it does look like underneath. Okay, good.
hang on, there's some bolts here with the dairy bar.
every once in a while the brake light switch does hang. Now, this car is in Southeast Ohio, so if anybody is interested in it, let me know. Starting price right now is $2,500, negotiable. It does run, it does drive, it has a clean title. So, like I say, I got other videos of us working on this thing if you want to go back on my channel and look for the 66. They're all under 66 Comet. So just let us know. Could be yours.